In other news now, law enforcement officials have identified the suspect in the New Orleans attack on New Year's Day. The preliminary details, as revealed by the FBI, have named Shamsud-Din Jabbar responsible for killing 15 people and injuring dozens of others. The FBI is investigating the horrific incident as an act of terror instead of a DUI after the suspect driving a pickup truck plowed his vehicle through a crowd of people celebrating the incoming New Year on Bourbon Street in New Orleans at 3:15 a.m. Remember, viewers, 15 people were killed in the aftermath. Meanwhile, dozens of others were left injured. Authorities have since also found out that at least one explosive device in the area was found. According to preliminary identification reports, Jabbar was a 42-year-old American citizen born and raised in Texas. He formerly served in the U.S. Army. The suspect was shot down in a firefight with police, but not before he opened fire, resulting in 2 officers being wounded during the attack. Eyewitnesses claim to have seen Shamsud-Din Jabbar walking out of the truck, which he crashed into revelers wearing full body armor. He is also believed to have been in possession of an assault rifle. Let's take a look at who was Shamsud-Din Jabbar now. Right, let's give you more details now about who this individual was, who, remember, of course, now is being looked at as the main suspect in this audacious attack which has occurred on New Year's Day in the United States of America. So this is a picture of Shamsud-Din Jabbar. According to preliminary investigation reports, Jabbar was a 42-year-old American citizen. And he was born and raised in Texas in the US. He formerly served also in the US Army. He served in the US Army as a human resource specialist and also an IT specialist. He was deployed to Afghanistan as well, reportedly from February 2009 until January 2010. So he served abroad as well on US military duty. He also held the rank of Staff Sergeant at the end of his service. Now, Jabbar had 2 previous charges for minor offences, for theft and also for driving with an invalid license. Also, he drove a truck bearing the ISIS flag into New Orleans. Remember, of course, in New Year celebrations, this is, of course, what he is accused of. And Jabbar drove a rented pickup truck, bypassing a police car stationed to block traffic. He was shot then and killed by police after he exited the truck. He opened fire also on the responding officers before he was killed. All right, these, of course, are the big details, of course, about Shamsud-Din Jabbar. That, of course, is the main suspect who is being investigated in this particular case. And it is, of course, a very, very concerning development. Brian Thomas, in fact, is joining us live for more details on this story. Brian, let me quickly draw you in here on this main suspect, of course. What do we know about him? What could be the possible motive behind this attack? Reportedly, the car had an ISIS flag on it, which he was driving. Brian, also any accomplices of this man?
Well, Uday, as of now, President Joe Biden has also, confirmed that Shamsud-Din Jabbar, who is the army veteran who rammed a pickup truck into New Year's revelers on Bourbon Street, was inspired rather by the ISIS attack, which is the Islamic State. And even now, the attack killed at least 15 people, and in videos also they were posted in social media just before the incident. He was posting, and he expressed a desire to kill and pledge allegiance to ISIS. And now Jabbar is, yes, definitely a 42-year-old Texas native, served almost 8 years in the army and was also honored, honorably he discharged as well. He had also recently converted to Islam, exhibited erratic behavior according to his ex-wife's husband as well. Now the ISIS flag, weapons and a possible explosive devices were also found in the truck used in the attack, raising concerns about the terrorist group's involvement as well. Now FBI is definitely investigating possible links between the New Orleans attack and a separate incident, that is the explosion of a Tesla Cybertruck outside the Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas, which killed 1 person and injured 7 others. Now, both vehicles were involved in these incidents, were entered through Turo platform, and now security concerns in New Orleans have also been raised, and even to the fact that the FBI Assistant Special Agent, Althea Duncan, has also urged anyone with knowledge of Jabbar's activity in the last 72 hours to contact law enforcement as they continue to investigate even his known associates and also run down all leads as well. Now this very person also Jabbar, weapons, suspected explosive devices and an ISIS flag were also found at his vehicle, prompting an investigation also into possible links with terrorist group. Now the FBI is also investigating concerns that is happening, and very importantly, talking about Jabbar also, he's a former US Army serviceman who had posted ISIS-inspired videos online also and had even expressed a desire to kill, and he had even served in Afghanistan and the Army Reserve until 2020. But this is also reported seeing the truck plow through the crowded street, leaving significant destruction as well.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.